So what if I told you that the real secret to having an hourglass figure has very little to do with your waist but has all of it to do with your back? Because all of our front problems, or rather mirror problems, be it your armpit fat, your bra bulge, the shape of your waist, the love handles, and even the underboob creasing, all of this is being held together by this one very important part of our body, mostly abandoned by women, which is called the back. हाय गाइस, मेरा नाम ईशा है और आज मैं आपको बताने वाली हूँ इन सिंपल फैशन टर्मिनोलॉजी हाउ ट्रेनिंग योर बैक कैन एक्चुअली सॉल्व अ मेजॉरिटी ऑफ योर बॉडी फ्लॉज, कैन गिव यू द hourglass figure and make every outfit sit just about perfectly on your body regardless of your shape. So without wasting any more time, let's go. So how a bra is only as good as the hooks at the back, right? This one piece of clothing we've been living with forever is proof that everything in the front is held together by the back. Because honestly, all those mirror flaws, your boobs, your belly, and even your butt that actually gives you the hourglass shape are balanced and lifted from behind. And if this wasn't enough of a testament for you, here are three fashion accessories that most of us girls have in our closets, have been using it every day, and our backs have been playing this role silently while suffering for all these years with us not even acknowledging the present. So let's start with the safety pin, that tiny thing holding the biggest mess together. Whether it's your sari, top or dupatta, if you want two ends to meet, you need that pin. And that's exactly what your back does. The invisible connector between your upper and lower body, quietly keeping your posture, shape and balance in place. Because the moment that pin loosens, your outfit and your figure start to fall apart. Next is the strap, the quiet little support system that holds an entire outfit together. Whether it's a slip dress, a blouse or your sports bra, that thin band keeps shape against every curve, dip and edge of your body. Your back is that invisible strap for your frame. It holds your shoulders tall, lifts your boobs naturally, tightens your torso and even shapes how your arms fall. The moment it weakens, everything starts to droop. Your posture, your shape, your whole vibe. And finally, the corset, the piece that gives your body a structure. Your back works just like that. It straightens your posture, lifts your chest and pulls in your waist. It doesn't restrict you, it refines you. It's your invisible corset that makes every outfit sit better and make every move look more graceful. I am like the biggest anomaly of the benefits of training your back. Example, common sense wise, if you are busty, no science will ever be able to explain how you will not have any fat here and this, of course, right? But because I train a lot of my back, I don't really have anything falling this side. I'm not sure if I'm able to show. And I don't really have any fat here. Also, because I do not want to lose my boobs, I do not train my chest much. It's probably just a couple of exercises just once in the week. Yet, I think my chest is in place. I don't consciously exercise my arms at all. It's just that majority of the back exercises that require so much of calorie burn, it has naturally framed my shoulders, lifted my boobs, not given me any of the extra fat that can hang and manage my rear delts, and I don't even have to train my arms at all, and yet they look very not bad. And now that we already know how important our backs actually are and how abandoned our backs have been for all these decades. Okay, I talk a lot. Let's get started. We live with poor quality videos because I will never give my phone to anyone to shoot. Conditioning exercises are like your gym pants, the base layer that sculpts, smoothens and holds everything in place before the real work begins. They hug you right, wake your muscles up and make sure everything stays firm and supported where it should. Now your back is literally attached to your hip, so wake up that hinge with this walk. It fires up your glutes, opens your lower back and gets blood flowing where your back ends and your legs begin. Basically, you're reminding your body that your back and booty are teammates, not strangers. Now stretch it into a downward dog. From fingertips to heels, lengthen every inch of your spine. You'll feel that beautiful pull across your shoulders and waist. That's your back realigning itself. Then melt into a child's pose, A grounding pause that will open your hips and let your back exhale. Now, girls, if you're overweight, busty, or just bad posture, your back's been quietly holding everything together. And because we can't see our backs in the mirror, we rarely care for it. But it's the one thing that keeps your body upright, your curves lifted, and your walk graceful, even when everything else is pulling it down. So before you chase an hourglass, at least thank the frame that's been carrying it all along. Vertical movements are like heels. They instantly lift your entire frame, elongate your silhouette, and give your body that all sculpted energy. And just like heels, they change how you carry yourself, your posture, your waistline, even how your clothes fall on your body. Everything suddenly looks leaner, longer, and more hourglass. Now, when you hang, you're literally stretching your spine, opening your shoulders, and lengthening your torso. This is the blueprint for that elegant lifted frame. You're teaching your back to pull everything upwards, the bust, the waist, and the silhouette itself. Even a few seconds here remind your body how tall it was meant to stand. Next is where strength meets shape. Narrow grip pull downs carve that inner line that makes your waist look smaller, your invisible corset in motion. Pull slow, control the rise, and you'll feel your lats tighten, your core switch on, and your bust lift just enough to shape that hourglass. Now take the same movement but widen your grip because this one builds structure. It opens your shoulders, evens out your frame, and balances your hips. Wider up top, tighter at the waist, that's the geometry of an hourglass. It's not about looking broad, it's about looking aligned, like your body's been tailored to perfection. Each rep sculpts that graceful V meets hourglass taper that makes every outfit fall cleaner and every stance look stronger. To get the best of both the worlds, length and tone, you need to go full range. Let your arms stretch all the way up, even if your shoulders rise a bit. Then pull down and reset them before the next rep. That small adjustment keeps your back long, not wide, because width without shape was never the goal. We'll talk about this in the horizontal movements next. Till then, remember every lift upwards is a reminder that your posture is your real accessory. And this is the holy grail of all back movements. It's the reverse of everything you did before. Instead of pulling the bar down, you're lifting yourself up. Every rep teaches your body strength but also surrender because it's not just your arms pulling, it's your entire back rising. This is where your posture, patience, and power meet. If there's one move that sculpts the back of your dreams, it's this. Horizontal movements are your shoulder pads. They give your frame structure, balance, and poise. They make your top half look strong enough to hold the curves below without really overpowering them. It's that quiet lift that turns slouch into silhouette. And the more balanced your frame looks, the more effortlessly every outfit just fits. But balance doesn't come from brute force. It's about how differently we train for it. Now, men usually train for width, that big winged spread that screams power. But women don't really need that kind of frame. We train for balance and not bulk. For us, the back isn't about size, it's about shape. It holds the bust, defines the waist, and lifts the posture. Strength that still looks soft, elegant, and alive. And if you've ever wondered why those Victoria's Secret backs look so unreal, it's because they're built and not born. All that graceful bounce, that clean shoulder to waist line comes from horizontal work. You don't need to overdo these, just enough to give shape and not spread. It's the hidden architecture behind those wings, the reason their mirror and rear views both look so incredible and effortless. T-bar rows are your smooth back secret. They form the middle of your back, right under your bra line, and erase that tiny puff that ruins fitted clothes. Lead the pull with your elbows, not your hands, and let your chest stay open. Each rep polishes your posture, tightening the back line that your mirror cannot see, but your outfit definitely feels. Keep your core tight and your chin neutral. That's how you lift clean, sculpt smart, and look effortlessly put together. Wide rows give your back that graceful width, not the bulky kinds, but the sculpted frame that makes your waist look tinier. Each pull opens your posture and smoothens the folds near your bra strap. It's the subtle work that turns fitted tops from being almost right to perfectly aligned. Hold your squeeze for a second at the end because that's where the shape sets in. Single arm rows are your symmetry check, the final polish for your back. They balance strength between sides and carve that underarm curve that makes sleeveless fits look seamless. Keep your pull slow and steady. Let your shoulder drop fully before every rep because that's what sculpts definition and not bulk. Each clean rep tightens your waistline, evens your posture, and makes your back look like it was designed to hold that hourglass together. Diagonal movements are your body's built in shapewear. They literally cinch your frame. Just like the strap under the bust defines an hourglass, these moves pull your top and bottom halves into that perfect curve. Wide straight arm pull downs stretch and tighten everything from your shoulders to your ribs. They lift the chest, firm the underarm area, and shape that top half taper that makes your waist look smaller. It's like pulling invisible strings that lift your bust and lengthen your torso all at once. Hold the stretch at the bottom for a second because that's where the lift locks in and your line starts sharpening. Okay, so this one's my absolute favorite, the dumbbell pull through. It connects your upper and lower halves in one clean motion. Every pull subtly lifts your chest, smoothens the folds under your arms, and sculpts that line where your boobs meet your waist. It even sharpens your collarbones and tightens the sides of your ribs, the places that decide whether a neckline flatters or fights you. Pull slow, feel the stretch, and let your back lead. That's how the hourglass starts to form in motion. This exercise is pure posture magic, the cable rope face pull. It tightens the upper back, firms the rear shoulders, and smoothens that little crease near your armpit that ruins clean lines in clothes. When done right, it also lifts the area right behind your bust, giving you that soft, supported shape from behind. Keep your pull slow and high. Imagine you're zipping up the back of your posture. Do it controlled, not jerkily. This is glam alignment disguised as strength training. And the best part, it gives your whole upper frame that held together look, like invisible tailoring for your back. Single arm pulls are your precision work, the final stitch that ties your hourglass together. They cinch your waist from the sides, tone that soft curve under your bust, and pull your posture into sheer symmetry. Red L's are the backside of your collarbones and shoulders. These tiny muscles decide how good you will look in sleeveless clothes or not. They lift your shoulders, smooth the sides, and fix those little folds near your armpits. Train them, and your whole upper body looks tighter, taller, and more confident from every angle. Start with a cable pull at a 90-degree angle. This fires up your red L's instantly. You can literally see mine stretch and sculpt even through this black full sleeve top. That's how powerful this movement is. It doesn't just tone the upper back, it smoothens that underarm crease, melts the bra fat line, and even lifts the underboob fold from behind. What you're really doing here is pulling up everything that's been weighed down, the skin, shape, and the posture. And trust me, as a busty girl who's dealt with all of this in the past, nothing gives faster, more visible results than this one. Next, same move, just pulling towards your face, and hence the name face pull. Our place is higher to hit my red L's deeper and to target those hidden upper back fibers that hold your posture together. You'll feel the stretch all the way from your traps to your armpit. That's the underarm chub and shoulder crease tightening up for you. The goal here is not force, it's finesse. Control every pull and feel the frame lift for you. Next is single arm cable pull downs. They're magic for your side frame. Each pull tightens the armpit and side boob area, tones the ribs, and lifts that underbust line from the sides. It's like sculpting your silhouette one half at a time. Balance, symmetry, and the soft hourglass curve coming together in motion. And finally, the reverse cable flies, the ultimate finishing touch for your back. They pull everything together, your shoulders, chest, and upper back into one clean lifted frame. This is the move that fixes that tiny bulge where your bra meets your arm and smoothens the wrinkles that peek through the tight tops. This is what completes your hourglass, where every curve feels supported, sculpted, and softly strong. So girls, you know how good bodycon dresses show you sculpted in your best hourglass frame? Well, same way, all-rounder or compound back exercises tone the entire back at once instead of just micro-targeting one spot. Now, choosing all-rounders that keep your back proportionately wide but still carve out a curvy waist can be tricky. Being all-rounders means that they work everything at once. But when you're chasing an hourglass figure, that actually restricts your options. You want a back that's toned, not thick. strong but still sculpted. And that's where the deadlift comes in. The mother of all exercises, the holy move. There are so many ways to do it, but I still see most girls skip it completely. It's literally the right way to hinge, to pick anything up, and it teaches your back how to support the rest of your body. Start simple, learn the movement, and then add weight because when you lift progressively, your posture, glutes, and spine all align into that beautiful upright hourglass frame. Deadlifts don't just build your back, they teach your body how to hold itself. Back extensions are small, but they hold insane power. Each rep teaches your spine to lift you instead of fold. Stretch as you go down, squeeze as you come up. It strengthens the whole back line, from your lower spine to your glutes and hamstrings, so your posture holds even when you're tired. And this is where the magic happens. That squeeze at the top tones the area just above your glutes and tightens the sides of your waist, melting those love handles into that smooth curved finish. Think of it as a quiet repair job for your hourglass. It realigns what gravity keeps pulling down all the time. Next is Chakrasan, a full reset for your back. It strengthens your spine while opening your chest, stretches your abs, and lifts your glutes all at once. That deep arch also tightens the skin and muscles around your midsection, helping reduce that soft belly fold most women struggle with. It's the rare movement that builds strength through softness, improving posture, flexibility, and that graceful arch that defines a true hourglass frame. So, anyways, that's all from my end of the mirror. Train your back, fix your posture, and watch everything else fall into place. I'll see you the next time, hopefully standing a little taller and smiling from the back. Bye.